So, as you already know, I was sent something a while back. Blaster, please. Thank you. Have someone help me out with this. This is that kit. The biggest complaint I already have with this is the fact that the screws that comes with for this stock, they're piss poor. They're like extremely weak. I stripped out one of them and I had to use the spare that it comes with. Also, if I had to point this straight down for this firing test, without this, a passing by cop will blow my brains out. So I have to have this in, which is going to hinder performance like crazy. Otherwise, a cop that drives by, notices this, they immediately stop, either A, arrest me, or B, blow my brains out. I'd rather none of the above. So, I also have a custom attachment that I was given a little while ago on here. Pretty much a pain in the ass to put on since you have to like screw the bleh. I don't want to try and curse because YouTube's going crazy with that lately. The biggest problem with this thing is it was damaged when it arrived to me. When it was shipped to me, it got damaged, so some of it got chipped. And that's the issue with packaging of this goddamn thing. Everything else is fine, but there's chipping on this. There's chipping on the front of this. This here actually comes right off. I could undo it one screw, and this whole top portion will slide right off. Where's my screwdriver at? Crap. That'll be necessary for part of it. You need a hex bit, like a hex key or something, in order to undo to put this in, to tighten it. Which means you'll be cutting into the shell a little bit, screwing this on. It's in the red bag.
Red bag?
Top pocket. That one, yeah. Thank you. And the biggest issue I already noticed with this is that since this is 3D printed, it's very weak. If I wanted to, I could stab my screwdriver through this. What I would like to see different with this is I would like to see this kind of get updated a little bit. Probably have a new version of it out with stronger 3D printing. Maybe something that's like damage resistant or something like that. So that way this doesn't happen during shipping. Because not all of us have a good mail carrier. The one I have freaking threw this into my lap. To kind of prove the fact that this comes off, all you have to do is put your Phillips head screwdriver in, and there you go. It's pretty easy to do. Alright, I'm also using an OIMIO 22 round magazine for this. 22 darts. Fits the Rayven pretty well. And you have to give it a good slap, otherwise it's going to fall out, and because a lot of times it won't go in all the way. So let's see if I can show that. There. Can they see everything down there? Can I shoot it?
Yes, they can see it. I'll watch it.
Perfect. Alright, so start this up.
Want me to go pick them up?
1 second.
Ava, you're insane.
I'm fine with it. Just don't do anything stupid. Alright. You know, I'm taking off the front barrel piece. That's going to hinder performance like crazy. I can't have this on. This comes with it. If I had like orange tape or something, I'd be able to. But I'm not risking having a cop think this is real and blow my brains out.
You want me to knock?
Yeah. Alright, so I didn't fire them all because I wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up on something. They're going to help me out a little bit along the way. This does have a bit of a hang to it every once in a while. It's very small. It's nothing that you have to worry about per se. Just put them on the table.
Okay.
Dirt fell. This will work with any dart that you use, ranging from AccuFakes up to Streamlines. Streamlines are pretty old at this point. I'd say they're almost 20 years old, something like that. This is a mega AccuFake, but there's ones that are about this size. I didn't bring the actual AccuFake with me because I don't want to lose any. Those things are a bit expensive still. There's another video that I will have coming out pretty soon. I don't know when yet. It's going to be a mod guide on the Deadpool Chronos. It should be on... I'm going to probably upload it later, either today or tomorrow, depending on the time. That one. The locks have been removed in it and stuff like that. It'll all be covered in the mod guide. Another gripe I have with the kit itself is the fact that it's a little weaker. After a while of constantly taking that front piece off and putting it back on, it's going to become loose, it's going to come off, and when it does, it's going to shatter into pieces. 3D printing is not really strong, and that's the biggest gripe I have in general. What I would suggest for NF Strike in general, or whoever owns that website, put some orange in like the tip of it. This, because if I was using it like it was without the orange insert, if a cop had driven by and saw this, he probably would have mistaken it for a real gun and I would have been shot. It's the biggest gripe I have with this, and it's going to be my biggest gripe with any of these kits. There's a lot of kits I've seen are in black and stuff like that, which will cause people to paint their blasters in all black, which is going to give anyone, and I do mean anyone, a bad look on this community. This community has gone through so much already with the media and stuff like that, and stuff like this is going to make things a lot worse. So, if I have anything else really to say about this kit, I'd rather it have a redesign done, make it so that way it's a little bit more tougher, and to have this in orange instead of black for a while. Because until this community kind of gets off its ass and starts doing stuff about everything that's going on, the media is still going to have a piss-poor view on the community. Here, you just put that back on the table, please. The media is still going to have a really crappy view on the Nerf community because of stuff like this. This is all black, which means without this in it, if I was using it, and a cop had driven by, not knowing this was a toy or something, you'd kind of would see on camera me get shot right in the face. Cops around here are freaking idiots sometimes when it comes to stuff like this, because they don't know if this is real or not, you know? They won't know unless they see this. So just keep in mind, don't be an idiot. If you're going to get this kit, make sure you get it in blue or something like that. Do not get it in black. It's just not going to give a good look on the community. The media already talks crap about the Nerf community. We get this and some news van sees it, they're going to use that as ammunition to make the already crippled Nerf community even worse. Another thing as well, this is a little more unstable, I'd say, due to the fact that with this whole front portion here, it's a huge chunk of 3D printing. And I have to be if I'm going to be walking out in public with this thing, I have to have this in. I have no choice. Most of this whole colored section is going to be covered by me trying to carry the damn thing. So, with the kind of media shitting on it all the time and stuff like that, if we're not careful, the media is just going to make this even worse, and eventually the whole community is going to go to hell because of someone thinking that this is a real gun. So this is kind of like a PSA along with a little review. Do not, I repeat, do not paint these black if you're going to get this kit. It's a recipe for disaster. That's my rant over with, I hope. This, like I said before, this fits, this is a Picatinny attachment for like an airsoft replica or something like that. It fits this pretty damn well. It's a little bit chilly, so I'm a little sluggish. It's on there pretty tight. And as you can see, that can come right off, and it's not good. If anything, what I would like to see different with this part of the kit, have a little like nub right here that will lock into this indent in the blaster, so that way it'll actually stay on. Because after a while of running around, this will probably flop off, hit concrete during an HVZ or something like that, then it's going to shatter. Then you're out $30. While you still have a cool chunk of a Picatinny right here, this whole portion here brings the whole kit to life. This stock is completely 3D printed. It's just two big chunks with very weak screws. Right around here, you can't put any kind of their Picatinny rail on it, nothing like that. It's just like this. It's pretty comfortable. A few people have told me that have used this before I started the video that it's pretty comfortable to use. A lot of complaints I've gotten was the fact that this here doesn't really sit well with your shoulder. And I can see why, because a lot of people don't know how to use this thing, per se. Not many people know how to use one of these. So sometimes when they do it, sometimes they'll slide down, whack them in the gut or something like that. Then it's not going to look too good for them. So I kind of have it like this. It's pretty comfortable. It's not going to slide down as easily. Just be a little more aware of your surroundings, like I said, if you're using something like this. Or just don't use this whole black portion at all and paint it orange, like I'm going to do.
You're gonna paint that?
I'm going to paint this whole front portion orange.
So like, how about you paint the whole thing?
Can't.
Why? So like, just portion right here, you're gonna paint this color?
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna try to.
Alright.
I'll
Robert's
give it
Mods and Reviews.
Yep.
What?
Robert's Mods and Reviews.
So like I said, this here is locked in with a hex type of setup here. I grabbed this hex kit at a hex key kit at a Dollar Tree for exactly that, a freaking $1, and it works very well. Works well. Just be careful.
Right.
So that's about all I had to say about this kit. I will try and put a link in the description below for this.
Yep.
Just keep in mind, like I said, if there's like a blue version or an orange version, get that instead of the black one, because it's going to get you in trouble with the law. Especially if you don't take precautions to put an orange in a barrel right down the middle.
There's a cop.
I see him. I'm going to also look into seeing if I can get sent stuff by them for review, since I got this as like a giveaway prize. And let's see if maybe, I don't know, maybe I could actually secure the position of reviewing for them now.
When do you think you're going to have your next, giveaway?
If I do a giveaway, it'll probably be like for like a free commission.
So, okay. Yeah?
That's about all I have to say for this. I'm going to ask around, see if there's 3D printed Rayven mag releases. If there is, I'll probably try and get a video out on that. Like I said, I am open for commissions. If you want to commission me, let me know in the comments below, and I'll work out the details with you, see if we can come up with something. If you happen to be part of the armed forces or a first responder in Into Nerf, I give very, very heavy discounts to that. I give close to 10 to 20% discounts on commissions due to the fact that anyone that's in the armed forces or is a first responder is not going to have time probably to be trying to get the money together for something like that. They're going to be out there helping people. So don't hurt yourself over there. So just keep in mind, you want one of these kits, go to NF Strike and go on this.
Can I have a shout out?
What's your channel?
Huh?
Do you have a channel?
No. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, go follow me at Ava Savage.
That's her channel if you want to subscribe to her. You already know my channel if you're watching this video. Huh? That's you? Alright. That's Anthony for Savage
I also
Assassin.
want to say something else. Make sure that you're always, just be kind to the Nerf community.
So, keep that in mind.
Diggity dog.
Subscribe to their channels if you feel up to it. Yeah, there are a lot of people into Fortnite. So, subscribe to her channel, his
Ava
channel.
Savage? At Ava Savage. Oh, follow me on Insta with Ava Dominique too.
Follow me on Snapchat.
Follow me on Snapchat.
I forgot my name.
Oh, we have that.
I don't go
219.
in it. Follow
Get
me
my
on
Insta. Get my
Bitmonkey.
Snap.
Follow them on their social media. You probably already know my social media. Contact me if you want a commission,
Contact me on my.
and I will get back to you as soon as possible with said commission. Careful.
Make sure you slide in my DMs, okay?
Alright?
What?
See you guys.
No one wants to slide in your DM.
And I will be with you in the next video.